Chronicles 2.
You are clear to level the building.
Do you have any more personnel in the area? Okay, right now.
City 631. Now we go directly west, about approximately 100 meters.
Hey, this is Bedrock. Welcome to the War Room. And here we are in our next episode of the Church Chronicles. We have completed our first mission, and this is our mobile base, the Avenger. We have research options, engineering, armory, and command. So we're going to go through all this, and then what you're going to see is a lot of the cutscenes and stuff in this episode, and then we'll get to our next battle and then have that in episode 3. And so just a little bit on the UI, up on top, power, engineer scientists that are in your base, and this is how much stuff you have. And so objectives still, icons in the bottom, no current research. These are guys that can get promotion. We're going to go in and do that here in a second. And so let's go ahead and go to our armory. This is where we can promote soldiers and get our uniforms squared away. So we'll go there first. Okay, so this is our armory. And this keeps track of your trophies. So we've killed 1 sectoid, 4 soldiers, 1 leader, and this will fill up as we kill enemies. So we have a memorial.
We've done what we can to honor our fallen soldiers, Commander. It's not much, but it gives our people a chance to pay their respects.
So if you end up on this wall, it means you died. So don't go there. Alright, so we'll go back in here, and then we have our recruitment to recruit new soldiers. And so we'll look at that here in a minute. Now we can view our soldiers. Now this is our rookie pool. You can see we have a ton. We have some more people from church that are in here, and we'll be acquiring more later. This means that these people can be promoted. And so we can go in here and do this in a second, and I'll show you that. Well, actually, let's just go and do it now. Alright, so let me just look here and see. Man, good mobility, really good mobility, good hack. Best hack right here. Alright, so we're gonna go in here, and here's the commander's choice option. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna go make her a hacker. Okay, that's a specialist. And they can deploy robotic drones on the battlefield. They can be outfitted for combat or field medic duty, so they can double as a medic, but we do have a dedicated medic class that we've added, so we're gonna add her. So she's been promoted. She has a new ability called Hack, and she has a little gremlin drone, which is really cool. Now if you notice how she looks now, we're going to change all the uniforms here in a little bit, so that's really cool. Alright, so that all looks good. This is the PCS slot that's open. Once we get the technology to start using those, we can start sticking those in there. So let's go back out, and let's see here. What's this one? Gerson actually has... He has good hack too. We don't want to do that. Really good aim here. No, you're not out there. Okay, that's good aim. Anybody better than a 72? Nope. Alright, so we're going to make you... This is Amanda. We're going to make her a sharpshooter. And so she'll become our sniper. Okay, so she has squad sight. She can target enemies within squad mate sight, providing there's a line of sight to the target. Okay. Has whole targeting ability as well. And let's go back. And then let's see here. Janessa is a specialist. Let's see here, sharpshooter. Okay, so Sylvester has good mobility. So I think what I'm going to do here, I'm going to make him an assault. So running gun is taking an action after dashing, which means you can do the full movement and then still shoot. You also have stun ability. We can outfit with a shotgun, which is deadly, close range. Okay. Alright, and so Lauren, decent aim. Let's see here. really good mobility. Really good mobility. So we're gonna make you a ranger. Okay, and so you have the light 'em up ability, taking a standard shot with the primary weapon as a first choice no longer ends your turn. And you also have point blank in both barrels, which is awesome. Carry a shotgun over your shoulder. Okay, so you're squared away. Good choice there. Sean, let's see, he's pretty average. Pretty average. So we're gonna make you Grenadier. Okay. Good. Who else? Okay, let's go ahead and get you as technical. This is a guy that will have rockets and flamethrower, so that's a good heavy weapons option. So good choice there, I think. And then we have, of course, Chris is the ninja. Really good mobility too. Wow, that's going to be awesome. So check this out. Let's get him. It's called a shinobi. Yeah. And so you have the slash ability, flèche, which is basically the farther you run to get to your target, the more damage you do. You can see you got a nice big old fat sword back there. So awesome. Now remember how they're looking as this goes by, because once we add uniforms, it looks really cool. You'll be able to see it. So Quill, poor wounded Quill. What else do we need? See, I've got a gunner, ranger. I think I picked pretty much one of everybody. I did pick a gunner. Let's make you a gunner. And so you have area suppression, regular suppression, and knife fighter. So that's a good capability. I think you have a big knife on your back there, so if somebody gets close, you can hack them. All right, and then that leaves Gerson. And you know what? I think Gerson, I think you're going to be a medic. All right, and that gives you, you're going to be a medic, so that's going to be awesome for you. So, good deal there. All right, so this is our main character class.
Incoming transmission.
And so this is squad management. This is really cool. So you create squads, and you can see here, this is our, they named it the Hussar Squad, which we're going to change that. And I think I'm just going to call it Alpha Team. And there's a reason for this. What I'm going to do is once we start training people to be commanders, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to, whatever a commander is in charge of a squad, the more the same people are in the same squad with that particular commander, the more they get special modifiers, because they get used to the command and they work as a team. So what we'll do is we're going to actually, we'll go in and I'll rename, I'll put like a dash, like after Sly, I'll put a -A for Alpha Team, if that's the squad he's going to be on. It's always interchangeable, but as you get later into the game, it's always good to put the same people together, so you want to kind of get used to having a team however you want it. And then let's see here, we can go ahead and pick, this is one of the mods to give you better symbols, and so I want to go with red. I love red. So our Alpha Team will be the skull, and so far these are the soldiers that are assigned to it. That's going to change anyway. So, and so this is the squad, and you can see how everybody is in their own stuff, right? Now check this out. We're going to go back, and we have a uniform mod. This is really awesome. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to import uniforms that I've pre-created. So I'm going to import master uniforms. And I don't have the assault, and I don't have, who else don't I have? I've got somebody else that doesn't have one. So they're all here. And so I'm going to select all, make them global. All right, now let me go back. Okay, so I'm going to choose a uniform. Anybody that's a rookie is rookie red. Okay. I don't have an assault uniform, so I'll have to make one and save it. We have a field medic. Alright, so field medic uniform is active. Do I have a grenadier uniform? Yes. Okay. And we're going to go down here. The gunner I don't have. Yep, gunner was the other one I don't have. So I'm going to have to figure out something for those guys. Ranger. Ranger has a cool uniform. And then let's see here. Ranger sharpshooter. Let's see. Shinobi has the best uniform, actually. Alright. Specialist. And let's see who else. Technical. Alright. Now, this is cool. Apply to roster. Yes. Okay, so now I've applied uniforms. Alright, now check this out. Wham! Look at the change in the uniforms. Look at our ninja. Dun dun dun! That's deadly looking. And so, these guys, there's a couple haven't changed because I don't have uniforms from, but you can see the guy with the flamethrower is orange. I've got Grenadiers green. Let's see, I think, what is this? He's assault. See back here, we can go in the back there. Okay, our technical is brown, snipers yellow. And I'll make uniforms for the other people here and apply them before the next episode. Alright, so that's our squad, and you can see it has all your stats, what your status is, how many days you're going to be until you return. Alright, now let's go ahead and go into the...
Commander, to the research labs.
Yes, why don't we go to the research lab and go through that cutscene. Here we go.
Impressive, isn't it? Capable of generating immense power, yet completely harmless to human life. If only the same could be said for the rest of the aliens' technology, Commander. Dr. Richard Tigan, Chief Science Officer. I am responsible for the entirety of our research here, as well as the procedure you so recently underwent. Welcome to my lab, such as it is. I'm not sure what Central may have told you, but we found something while removing you from the alien stasis suit. A device implanted directly in your occipital lobe. Had I access to the equipment available to me during my tenure at Advent, I would already know the precise nature of its function. However, given time and your approval, of course, Commander, I assure you, I will find out. Which brings to light an additional point. Though aspects of this facility are indeed impressive, I am but one man. Were you to direct additional support personnel and resources to me, I could substantially improve the speed of all our research. Farewell, Commander.
Okay, so this is the research lab where we can add research. And let's see here. We have 0 scientists. That's how we start. Okay, so if the resistance communication will open up on the strategic map other locations to travel to. Don't want to do that right now. I want to stay in one territory, get in as much intel, do some missions, get some people ramped up before we start spreading out to other areas. You can do a lot of these other technologies. Now, basic research just increases your research time. So the more that you do this, the faster you'll be able to research in the future. Same with engineering. Advent datapad decryption will take 5 days, and this will give us intel, which is another form of currency, so to speak. You can see that in the top corner there, 125 intel. Alien biotech takes 6 days, and if we do that, having successfully conducted the traumatic procedure required to remove the chip implanted by Advent, we now have an opportunity to study the inner workings of the device to gain a better understanding of their motivations. That's going to come later. This is critical. It takes 4 days. The magnetic rifles used by advanced forces are incredibly complex weapons. The rifles themselves self-destruct when the original operator dies, but with a little effort we might be able to use any recovered parts to improve our soldiers and weapons. Once you research this, if we collect 3 of any part, like let's say 3 scopes, then we have to, I think it's a proving ground, but we can build our own scopes. So I'm not going to attach to weapons, because once you actually attach it to a weapon, it stays on that weapon. You can't take it off. And so I'm going to accumulate some of these, hoping that we can survive long enough to be able to build our own, and then I can just build for everybody and just really outfit our weapons. So we're going to research that first.
I do find that area of research to be among the more intriguing options available. We'll begin work immediately. I'll send word when a complete report is available.
Okay,
Incoming transmission.
Okay, let's go meet our engineer.
Okay, reworked your repulsors with some of the parts I salvaged from their old engine. Should fix that stabilization problem you had. Come on, Rover. It'll work. Commander! Getting our tech to talk to theirs is harder than you'd think. Lily Shen, Chief Engineer, at your service. You were probably expecting to see my father. In all that's happened, I'm guessing Central didn't tell you yet. He's gone. Dad gave everything he had to get us this far. This entire ship is his life's work. I know he would have loved to show you around the place himself. He used to talk about you a lot. You can be sure I'm ready to finish what he started. Might not look it, but from here, I can fabricate pretty much anything you come up with. And with a little more help, well, you'd be amazed with what I can do. It was an honor to finally meet you, Commander.
Okay, and so this is where we can build things. We can't do anything right now. We have no engineers. I think we can start clearing out debris, but this is where we come to actually create things, inventory, build items. But let's look at the build facilities. This is going to randomly generate our base for the first time.
There's room for us to expand our facilities on board the Avenger, Commander, but we'll need more engineers to clear out space for construction first.
Okay, and so the old game of XCOM, Enemy Within, you had adjacency modifiers. So if you built something here and then you built something here, then they would add together. Not in this game. So it really doesn't matter where we build, but we do want to be wise. One of the things that can be built is called a, I think it's a, what is it called, a work lab? It's a some kind of workstation, but basically when you build it, it creates 2 gremlins, those little drones, and wherever you're next to, you can send the drone and it acts like an extra engineer. So that's something we'll get later on. So this is empty, and so we can build something, and so the guerrilla tactics school is very important. This is where we can start training our soldiers. Very important to do that, so we want to get that started right away. The workshop, that's what I was talking about, where you get the deals, and power relays and other things like that. So we look at that, and I don't think I can start building without engineers. Let me double check. Yeah, and this one here is also to improve your troops, and then all kinds of other things will open up, but this is the one we want to build first.
We'll start work on the new facility right away, Commander.
Oh, it'll let me do it.
Send word when it's up and running.
Now it's going to take 14 days unless I can get an engineer, so we might be able to get somebody to speed this up. But this is how we train rookies without putting them into battle, which is a good thing. Alright, and so now let's go to command.
Incoming transmission.
Alright, we're going to go to command now.
Hello, Commander. The council you once knew is no more. Its membership have all sworn loyalty to the Advent administration, with one exception. It is good to see you again. In the days since your capture, I have done all I can to aid the resistance from the inside. It was these resistance operatives that provided the intel leading to your recent extraction. As of now, Resistance forces are currently somewhat disorganized. If we are to defeat Advent and their alien masters, you must change this before it is too late.
Okay, and so this is the command room, and so the XCOM archives is a data center, like a wiki. You can go in here and you can read about things and tactical concepts, stuff like that. If you ever get the game, I'd definitely advise looking at that. I may have to go through and learn some things I haven't done yet. You also have the Avenger report. This basically is showing you power usage, what you build and add on to, gives you any status or data as necessary. Objectives gives you a little bit more detail to the objectives that you'll see up here on the top left when you're in the strategic mode. And resistance management. Now this was actually added by the Longwar team, which is absolutely fantastic. I don't think this is in the original game. And so what this basically is we're in East Africa. That's our main area center of operation. Advent strength currently is rated at 1. And this is showing our resistance, how many members we actually have, I think. Yeah, how many resistance members are in this territory. And in that territory, we have one person looking for supplies, 4 doing intel. We have 1 doing, what was the R? H is hiding. I forgot what R is. We'll have to go, we'll check here in a minute. And that'll just tell you, let's see, supply, recruiting, that's what it is. It's to recruit people into the area. And this is giving us income. Eventually there'll be spies and things, and something called the Faceless, which is a very interesting alien. I think I can click on it. Oh, here we go. Here's the people. And we can change what they're doing. And so right now we're good. I want to keep 1 person doing supply, 1 for recruiting for now, and everybody else is getting intel. That's going to help us tremendously. Supplies are always going to be a factor. Very hard to do that. And so we'll go back out. Okay, so over here on the user interface, just so you know, this is a quick jump to the different areas on the ship where you can just click on them. Up here it's telling you your basic information. We've already looked at that. This is telling you your objectives. Now this globe right here is this right here. This is the heart of the game. It's the bridge.
Doctor, but what exactly did you do before the invasion?
At one time I was employed as a biochemist in the pharmaceutical industry, mainly researching vaccine production techniques. Because of my background, I was rounded up by Advent and put to work in one of the very first gene therapy clinics. I saw firsthand what their technology is capable of, for better or worse.
And I'd say we're lucky to have you with us.
I appreciate the sentiment.
And these guys like to talk a lot, so I'll try to let those play as much as possible. So now let's go to the bridge, and you'll get a cutscene here as well.
Commander, good to see you on your feet again. Welcome to the bridge, the nerve center of our operation. The aliens have our entire world in their grip. Advent controls everything. Government, communications, industry, not to mention the military. And it's on us to take it all back. Resources and time are tight, Commander. It'll be up to you to decide how to best use both. The ship is yours.
Okay.
While we prepare for new operations and continue our research, we can pass time by scanning at sites like this one. On your order, we'll start our scans on the surrounding area.
Okay, so this always pops up initially. It's called the black market. And what this does is this allows you to sell and buy alien resources on the black market to make money. And so we're going to investigate it, and that's going to move our ship to wherever this is located, so you can watch that.
Avenger plotting new course.
So we're kind of like in Africa to start, which is pretty cool.
Commander, the Avengers' remote scanning capabilities will help us search the area for clues or other resources. It's going to take some time, though. We've got a lot of ground to cover.
Like I said, they like to talk. And there's a mod to get rid of that, but I'm not going to use it. So what you do is you click on this, and it's going to take 1 day, and this will scan around to be able to research this. This is our initial haven, and so it's telling us the same information. Advent strength is 1 person doing supplies, 4 doing intel, 1 recruiting, no hiding, how much money we're going to be making for that. Down here also allows you to quick click on the locations that are available. And because we haven't researched the radio thing, we're not opening up any other territories. But pretty soon we're going to have territories all over the place to travel to. This is just showing us what happens when we scan. You'll see this click down countdown each day as we scan. And so let's go ahead and get into the black market. Okay, so here's the black market. The black market has been successfully located, Commander. They seem willing to provide us with material support in exchange for supplies. They're also eager to trade supplies for any unused items we can spare. So we want to see if there's an engineer cheap.
Market is open.
And so let's see if there is an engineer. I can't afford it. I don't have enough supplies. Here's Jake Montano, who is a squatty. I can recruit him. That would take 23 supplies though. These are all laser sights, things that I can purchase. Alright, so that looks good. I'm gonna have to come back. I really can't afford anything yet. Alright, so let's go back to our ship. We're gonna fly back here.
Setting course for Sector 12, East Africa.
Okay, now let's scan until we get a mission.
Although we have allies
Hey, target.
in cities throughout the globe who are willing to share their knowledge of Advent's operations, the aliens are actively pursuing them. It will be up to you to ensure the safety of our operatives, Commander. Good luck.
Okay, and so we're going to take a look at the target. Oh, this is we can put a lot of people on here. So this basically is a rescue a VIP from Advent vehicle, and we're going to actually get an engineer here. Oh, this is awesome. So we're going to take this one. We're going to confirm it. And it auto starts a squad here, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to clear the squad. I'm going to go here. I'm going to create a new squad. We're going to call it Beta Team. Okay, and then we are going to assign well, let's go pick an emblem here. Oh, it's going to be red. Let's pick that one. And we're going to assign soldiers. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to get rookies. We want rookies. And let's see here. I'm going to get in here. Let me think. We want about 9 days. I can probably do 9 people because we want to level up as many people as possible. Okay, let's see if that's enough. Hey, look, everybody's in rookie red. Ain't that awesome? Okay, so this is saying 9 days, 5 hours. Total infiltration 9 days, 0. Base infiltration 5 days, 0 hours, plus 4. For squad size, so this is a good size squad. We all have pretty good. Let me see. Let's look at grenades real quick. Can we take extra grenades? See, I'm wondering. Alright, let me do this. Let me see. Let's get rid of this. See how many slots. I only have a few slots, but if I get rid of this, can I get another grenade? Ooh, yes. I can get another grenade. I think that's that grenade mod. It allows you an extra offensive grenade. That's going to be awesome. So, let's change it to a smoke grenade. And then let's see who else is on our squad. And I'm reducing the armor because we have a lot of hit points, and so the object here is just don't get shot. Smoke grenade for you. Let's see, who's this? Ooh, this is me. And so I think what I'm gonna do. Oh, he already has a smoke grenade. No, wait. Let's medikit. Maybe. Yeah, I'll go ahead and my mobility. Oh, I have horrible mobility. Give me a flashbang. And let's see, who's this? This is Nate. Smoke, flash. Let's go ahead and give you a frag. Hang on. There we go. Okay, let's go ahead and I want you to carry a medikit. Oh, look at that mobility. Wow. You might end up being a shinobi too. Okay. This is AJ. Smoke. And who's this? This is, okay, that was AJ. So let's go to the back soldiers. And let's go with C. Go extra flashbang. And who's this? This is Eva. Let's go with an extra frag. I think we're good. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and start the infiltration.
In position to drop.
Okay, we're going to start the infiltration. And what this does is this will actually show beta team. And infiltration basically is the higher the infiltration level, the less prepared the enemy is. And so we want the best possible infiltration that we can do. But that's going to have to wait till next time. And so this is the end of episode 2, I believe. And we'll see you on the next episode.